What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Anything Better podcast, NFL edition, going into week number 4. Before we get started, we have to shout out our sponsor, of course, BetMGM. We love working with BetMGM, guys. With the BetMGM Sportsbook, all you have to do is use bonus code Burr200 to get in on it. It's a $10 minimum deposit in, and they will give you $200 in wagers regardless of the outcome of your wager. All you have to do is go to the BetMGM app, download it, put in bonus code Burr200, and put in as little as $10, and you'll get up to $200 in wagers, guys. Okay. They're also still doing the survivor pool. It's not the $250K, but you could sign up, jump in there, and as long as your team doesn't get eliminated, you stay in it every week. The team just has to win in order for you to keep going. And of course, here at the Anything Better podcast, we want you guys to bet responsibly and have a good time. Getting into this, I had a bounce back week, I think 3-1, but the Chargers, the one time Paulie takes the Chargers. I mean,
no. Wait a second. Paul Virzi went 0-4 last week, and then he tells me, dude, if you think I'm not sitting down like fucking Ace Rothstein on Monday going over this shit, you watch. Yeah. You watch me. I'm going to bounce back. Paul Virzi. Almost one stupid fucking turnover. You would have gone 4-0.
Dude, you're the only one that has done that. Bill went 0-4 last year, and then the next week he comes back 4-0. I wanted to do it, and the Chargers, of all people, took me out of it. The Chargers, who I lived on.
Oh, when are you going to walk away from them? That's like me with the Titans. I can't lay off them.
Oh, my God. The Chargers are like the girl that gives you a hand job under the bleachers, and then when you go up to her after and think it's good, she ignores you. Like, what happened? I thought we had a good thing at homecoming.
Dude, I'll tell you, last week, that was a crazy week.
It was.
All right, the Texans beating Jacksonville, the Colts winning, the Cardinals beating the Cowboys. I mean, I don't know. I did not see a lot of that coming. I went 1-3. Old Billy got his freckled bun spanked last week, Paul. And it wasn't even close either. Thank God the Pats were the ones. The Pats were my lock of the week. I just felt like Bill Belichick going up against that poor bastard playing quarterback for the Jets. I keep forgetting his fucking name. I just felt
Zach Wilson.
Yeah, Zach Wilson. I just felt like he was going to frustrate him. But yeah, I'll tell you, it's hard, man. Watching that Jets, watching the coach getting yelled at, watching Wilson getting yelled at. Those, a lot of that stuff the Jets fans are yelling about, it really has nothing to do with the Jets. I feel like it has more to do with their personal life. And they wanted to live vicariously through some sort of success, which was going to be the Jets with Aaron Rodgers. And now, I don't know. I don't like seeing that.
Dude, no, I'm not even a Jet fan. And Joe Namath, come on, man. Hold on here.
Paul, you're a popular guy. People know you're out west on the West Coast. They want to have a meeting with you. But whatever. I ended up going 1-3. I've gone 2-2, 2-2, and 1-3. So now I'm 2 games under the fucking waterline. Paul Virzi came roaring back.
No, but you got me still. You got me still because we both were 2-2. Then I went 0-4, and you were 2-2. And then now it's only, I think you got me.
No, but then you picked up 2 games. So I picked up 2 games when you went 0-4.
Oh, so it might be even again.
But now we're tied. I think we're tied. I'm 2
games
listen,
under. Bill, I'm not coming for you. You know who I'm coming for?
I know you're not. You're coming for the book. We're friends here.
I'm coming for the book,
through 3 weeks, Bill is 6-6. Paul.
No, I'm not. Didn't I go 1-3 last week?
No,
I think you went 2-2.
2-2.
Oh, I went 2-2.
Yeah, you're 6.
No, I'm still in it, Paul.
Yeah. And 5-7. Paulie's 5-7.
Okay.
I'm 5-7. You're 6-6. All right. So, Paulie's still got some work to do.
6, the number of the beast. Hell and fire was sworn to be released. Oh, hip hop Paulie does not know any Iron Maiden. All right.
Well, listen.
What do I love about Bruce Dickinson, Andrew? It was always some crazy dream. He did that. He said that twice on one album. Is this for real or just some crazy dream? He says it on Hallowed Be Thy Name and Number of the Beast. Crazy dream. All right,
so, Bill,
sorry.
The surprise.
You got first pick, Paul. Let's do it.
Well, here's the deal. They're not fooling me with this one, okay? Because I looked at this. I looked at it. There's no way what I'm seeing here. They're trying to reverse something. Now, I'm going to say this, okay? The Miami Dolphins threw up a John Madden video game number last week, okay? And they had 10 touchdowns in that game. The defense was completely confused. Now, a team that does that is now the dog the next week by 2.5 to the Buffalo Bills. And I could be wrong, but I think that that's the book trying to trick people and trying to move money. There is no way, okay, that a team that does that comes in and is a dog the next week without some sort of manipulation on the book, because the book is going to get heavy-handed to them because everybody's going to take the Dolphins. So they want to scare people away. But guess what, Bill? They're not scaring me. My first pick is one of the easiest picks I've ever had doing this. I don't give a fuck that it's a division game. I don't give a fuck. I've seen enough. I've seen an offense do everything, and I also seen the Buffalo Bills not play as great as they could play. I have to see the Dolphins after putting up that point and knowing that they can get back in a game if they're down a couple touchdowns. I'm taking the Dolphins. Getting 2.5 points, getting 2.5. I have to take them. I got to see it.
All right, Paul. Well, I'm going to go the other way. 75% of the fucking money is on the Dolphins.
I know.
You go out to Vegas, Paul, the lights are on all day long and all night long. The doors are wide open. They got the AC cranking, and they're not going out of business. You know how that is, Paul? Because of games like this. It's a division rivalry game. They put up 70 points on a team that shouldn't even be in the NFL. If this was the Premier League, the fucking Broncos wouldn't have been let in this year after last year. All right? That's a Mickey Mouse defense. It's a fucked up organization. They have a good head coach. They haven't figured it out yet. The fucking Buffalo Bills are not the Denver Broncos. But I'm telling you right now, everybody in the Buffalo Wild Wings is thinking what you're thinking, and I think you're all wrong. All right, Paul. So you tuck that chain back in, because I'm fucking taking the Bills. Laying 2.5. Not only are they going to cover, Paul, they're going to win the game. And guess what? We're going to have a great fucking back and forth between the Bills and the Dolphins this year. The NFL is an entertainment league, Paul. They're not going to let the Dolphins just run away with this shit and be 4-0. Ain't going to happen.
All right. Okay. I like the head-to-head.
Wag your fucking pencil at me either.
That's our first head-to-head.
By the way, Paul Virzi already picked the Lions. We just were too busy to fucking do this on Thursday.
No, I didn't. I did not. I texted you.
You said the Lions are going to kill them, and they did.
I know, but I didn't pick it. And if I would have said, hey, guys, I want this as my first pick, but I did not do that.
You still said it was going to happen. I'm trying to give you some fucking props here, Paul.
I know. I should have had another win. What are you gonna do?
And you're breaking my balls.
All right. So I got the Dolphins and Bill's got the Bills, which is our first head-to-head of the year, which I love.
Well, my cousin's the head coach of the Bills, so I can't go against him.
You do look like that guy. All right. With my second pick, a team that I said was going to be a good team this year, a team that is home with a doable game. It's a 3-point spread, and they lost, I believe, last week. I'm going to take the Jacksonville Jaguars to bounce back.
Love that.
Bounce back at home, -3. It's not a big line. You're at home, and you're coming off of a loss. That's got Paulie Pick written all over it. I loved it when I saw it. Doug Peterson got those guys ready to bounce back. Trevor Lawrence going to have a big day. I got the Jags -3.
All right, Paul. I don't know which one I'm going to take next, but I'm just going to throw this out there. I like the Steelers -3 against was it the Texans? Are they playing?
No, they're playing the
They're playing somebody who won and thinks
they are playing the Texans.
Yeah. They're playing the Texans.
I don't buy it.
Last week was the Texans Super Bowl. They're going to come back to earth. I liked what I saw with the Steelers. I watched them this weekend. I think they're a lot. They tightened up a lot of things. They looked a mess week 1, but I think their coach has them playing good football. They're only laying 3. The Texans absolutely stink. All right. I don't know what the problem is down there, Paul. They got all that oil money. It'd be nice if they put it into their fucking program, but they're not. So I'm taking the Steelers. Laying 3, Paul. I'm taking 2 favorites so far.
Listen, I love that pick. On this index card, I have 6 games I liked. And guess what? That's one of them. That's a W.
I have 6. I got 6 that I like.
All right, dude. Look, last week or a couple days ago, I got to sit on the couch with my friend Bill. I got to sit on the couch with my good buddy here, and we watched the Bengals on Monday Night Football. Oh, by the way, me and Bill actually watched our Monday night special go off the fingertips of A.J. Brown.
Unbelievable.
We had them covering. We had Jalen Hurts throwing one, and then it was out of his reach. We watched it in split screen, and we go, oh, my God.
It was a little high, but, he could have had it.
High.
It was a little high.
We also saw the Cincinnati Bengals defensive line was actually better than I thought. And even though Burr he only let it rip a couple times. I think
they got to keep him in the shotgun formation because he can't do that 3-step drop there.
But I like them -2.5. I like them to win again and get on a roll. I think they're going to start rolling, and I think his leg is a little better. So I'm going to take Cincinnati.
And Joe Mixon was playing great too, eating up the clock.
Yep, they got Jamar Chase. They got T.Y. Higgins. I'm going to take the Bengals -2.5. They got to win by 3. I think they go on a little run now, and I like that. So that's my third pick.
I like that too. Now I don't know where to go here because I like a lot of games here.
Yeah.
I like a lot of fucking games here. Who are the Ravens playing? I got them +3 down here. They're playing somebody else. They're playing the Browns?
Yeah.
And they're getting 3 points? And the Browns won last week? The Browns are coming back down. They're coming back down. I think their quarterback goes out. He gets a fucking rub and tug. He's too relaxed. He maybe throws a pick. I like the Ravens. I think both sides of the ball, I just think they're a better team, and they're getting 3 points. I don't give a fuck that they're going into Cleveland. I don't, Paul. I would say that in downtown Cleveland, right in front of Hilarities. I'd say it to Nick's face as much as I love him. I like the Ravens getting 3 points. Nice division rivalry game. The Ravens lost last week, I believe, and I just feel like they're going to bounce back.
I think the rub and tug actually helps him. I think he's relaxed. He stays in the pocket. He lets the blitz come. He sees it slower.
You know what? I think that was the old him in Houston. Then he got so much shit for it. I feel he feels guilty about it.
That's hilarious.
I mean, everybody knows after a rub and tug, the game slows down. Now, the game slows down for the great ones. But for us regular people, we need a rub and tug to get into their fucking mindset to run that 2-minute offense. That's just what I feel.
I like the pick, dude. I think the Browns are good, man. I think they're really good this year. All right.
No, I'm taking the Ravens, dude.
Oh, you're taking the Ravens. Oh, that's right. You're taking the Ravens.
I like the Ravens. Dude, come on. Lamar Jackson, that fucking defense, they got a better head coach. I'm telling you. And Lamar Jackson, I'll put them up against fucking, what's his face at quarterback. That's a push. They're getting 3 points, Paul. They're the fucking Browns. They're going to win 2 weeks in a row. That's what you're telling me? The Browns, Paul?
They're home, I think. You know what? That's a coin toss. That's a tough one.
It is a coin toss, but I'm getting 3 points.
Yeah. Listen, gun to your head. You got to like a Ravens defense getting points. All right.
Blue division, dude.
All right. For my fourth and final pick, the Saints, I think the Saints are a good team this year. And I think that they were beating the Packers handily, and they blew it actually they should have won the game. The kid missed a 40-yard field goal to the right at the end of the game. Now the Saints came back home. The Saints are coming marching in. Okay.
I like that.
The Saints are coming marching in, and they have to have a bounce back win. And What can I say? This is the Paulie homecoming theory. A good team loses a heartbreaker on the road and comes back home. I like them to cover. It's 3.5. I'm going to take
Derek. Is that
Derek.
kid coming back at running back? The fuck's his name? I love that kid.
Yeah, Alvin Kamara will be back. And
that's huge, dude.
And it's a 3. I'll be honest, I don't love the 0.3. I mean the 0.5. I don't love that it's 3.5. If it was 3, I'd put my fucking Lexus on it. But I still have to take it. I'd still yeah, if it was 3,
pushing his keys across the felt table. I love it.
If it was 3, I'd be online at Citibank right now. I don't love the 3.5, but I'm going to take the game because I think they're going to bounce back at home. I'm going to take the Saints with a bounce back.
All right, Paul, these are the last 3 games I like. I like Seattle getting 1. I like the Eagles laying 8.5. And I like the Cowboys laying 6.5 against my Patriots. I like that because I just think that they have the next Lawrence Taylor, and I just feel he's going to be all over Mac Jones.
Ezekiel Elliott, though, they're saying that could be it's a personal game. They might. He's
a 35-year-old running back, dude.
That's,
Andrew, you haven't said a fucking word the entire podcast. Then you come in with your hoodie up like Obi-Wan Kenobi, and now you got me questioning myself. I deliberately don't have Jake the Snake on the screen because he gets that look on his face and he makes me think about things. Okay, Seahawks are playing who? And who are the Eagles playing?
Seahawks play the Giants Monday night.
Play the Giants +1. And then the Eagles are playing who? Colts? Washington.
Yeah.
8.5. I don't like that. Division rivalry game. 8.5's a lot. They see each other twice a year. You know what, Paul? I hate to say this. I'm going to take those fucking Seahawks.
Look, I don't know who my Giants
are. The Seahawks getting 1 at home.
No, at the Giants.
I don't want to bet against Paul Virzi's Giants. I just don't want to do that.
It's at the Giants, though. By the way, it's at the Giants.
I know. You know what? I hate to say this, but I'll do this because then I can enjoy the game. I'm going to take the Cowboys laying 6.5 against my Pats, no matter what happens. Well, you know what could happen is we lose the fucking game and I lose the bet. But I just feel like they got too many weapons on offense and they have such a great fucking defense. I feel like they're going to tire out our defense. And in the second half, Paul, that's when it's going to get a little out of hand and they're going to cover. First half, I think I'm going to be thinking I made the wrong choice. But I think in the end, 6.5 they're going to do it. I'm going to take the Cowboys. Hate to say it, against my Patriots. All right. That's my brain, not my heart. All right. So I don't want to hear it from all you fucking bastards. All right. And that's it, Paul. Guess what? Those are my picks for the week. The sunglasses are on.
Oh, boy.
I'm too cool for school. All right. So Bill Burr has Bills laying 2.5, Ravens getting 3, Steelers laying 3, and the Cowboys +6.5.
All right, and I have the Jaguars -3. I have the Miami Dolphins +2.5. I have Cincinnati Bengals -2.5, and I have the New Orleans Saints -3.5. Now, Bill, it's time for you to sing.
Wait a minute, I'm going to sing about how I watched Paul Virzi golf the other day, man, and he's usually Paulie back 9. Oh no, that wasn't the case. Paul, after 3 fucking holes, found his stroke. And a Jack Nicklaus designed golf course was smashing it.
It was good.
Smashing it. There was a dog leg right. And Paul goes, watch this. He went a little Derek Jeter, little inside out, hit a flare to fucking right field. Went around the corner. Yeah. That ball did everything but make a fucking right-hand signal. He played great.
It was fun, man. Bertolina and I I had him by three strokes going into the last 3 holes, and I ended up holding on. We had a great time.
No, you guys played great. I played like shit, and then I felt myself caring. And I'm like, what am I doing? And then I just started smoking cigars. I took a couple of holes off. I lost a few more balls, and then my daughter texted me saying she wanted me to take her out for ice cream. So I bailed with like 3 holes left. Family first, Paul. It was a self-serving story. All right, and with that, Paul, let the Monday night special win some money for you. Let the Monday night special Jesus Christ, Paul, win some fucking money for you. This
God,
close.
we were close. So close. Are there 2 games again?
Why do they play the games at the same time, Paul?
That was the word. 2 weeks in a row. Okay, just one.
Because you know what it is? They know if, as a husband, if you watch 3 back-to-back games on Sunday, if you were then to watch 2 back-to-back on Monday, nobody's watching Thursday night football because they're still fucking buying flowers. It's fucking unreal, man. They watch those Real Housewives marathons. Dude, I'm still holding strong. Nia wants to go to the Super Bowl. I'm like, you're not going.
That's
the guy's trip. I'm going to sit here for 18 regular season weeks, and you're not going to be here saying, boo. You're not going.
No. Yeah, you don't want a wife like Taylor Swift and the Travis Kelce suite yelling when they don't know what's going on.
Yeah, no, you don't want that. I don't want that at all. All right, Paul. What do we got? Who's playing? We got 2 games.
It's one game. What's the line, guys?
It's 1. Seahawks getting 1.
Oh, Bill already picked that.
Oh, playing the fucking Giants.
Oof.
No. I actually I stayed away from that game.
Yeah, you
did.
Yeah.
The line is 1.5.
It's 1.
It's 1.
Seahawks getting 1. Geno Smith.
It's in MetLife.
Yeah.
It's in that place that the New York Jets rent, right? How are you a professional fucking franchise and there's another football team holding your lease?
Well, you guys do that out in California, right? With the Chargers and the Rams?
What are you saying, you guys?
Yeah, what's this you guys?
This guy. I went out to LA to get some of that Hollywood money. Don't you ever fucking hit me with you guys. Don't you ever do that again, Paul.
You know what I meant.
No, Paul, we're going to have to discuss that after this podcast.
I meant where you guys reside.
No, you're right. No, they do.
Saquon
Barkley. I've yet to see the Chargers. I got to go to a Chargers game. I'm going to that game. Let's do all right, Paul. I'm just gonna fucking your Giants. So I feel like Geno's gonna throw one. All right. I'll let you pick the line. What do you think, Paul? The Giants gonna win this week?
We could actually skip that and do the under over.
All right, let's do the under over.
What's the under over, Andrew?
Let me check, see what it is now.
Saquon's out or he's in?
He's in.
He's in.
47 and a half.
Healthy?
Yeah, 47.5.
47.5.
Geno Smith's been running a lot. Maybe do something like that. Geno to rush.
But I feel like the Giants always have a good defense, so he'll be contained. I feel like he's going to throw one. And I don't think he's a fucking smart quarterback. He doesn't want to he knows what happens if you run around, you get hurt. And that guy's been to a bunch of teams. He finally has a starting job. I don't think he's trying to run around and get hurt. I think he's trying to show that he's a pocket passer, that when needed, he can run for a first down. But he preferred to stand tall, like John Wayne, and throw a touchdown. I say Geno throws one.
Darren Waller has had a touchdown on Monday Night Football like the last 6 Monday night games he's been in. He's a big target. Maybe we should go with that stat. Darren Waller to catch one.
Who's he play for? I'm not familiar with him.
He's our tight end.
All right. Okay, I'll go with that. And then what about Metcalf? Metcalf to get one? Paul doesn't like that. Saquon? Over under? You want to go over under? Paul, yeah, however you want to fucking cut this pig up, I don't give a shit.
I
feel like it's going to be a close game with the spread +1. Backing that up. Do you think they're both going to score 24 points-ish? I don't see it.
47.5 seems a little high, right?
Yeah, I like the under. And I think they're both really well-coached teams. They're both really good defensively. I just don't. I don't see that many points. I'd say the under. We got Geno throwing one. And we got your big tight end. I kind of like that, Paul.
Okay. So the under 47.5, Geno Smith to throw one, and Darren Waller to catch one. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what if he just catches a 2-point conversion? That doesn't count, right?
Doesn't count.
Yeah, well, guess what? A 2-point conversion, you have to score another touchdown. That's what all you kids don't understand. Because you just think, oh, it's just 2 points. It's a fucking touchdown. Paul, don't make me take my sunglasses off. Explain this. All right, that's the Monday night special. It's going to win some money for you. Paul, we are so fucking due.
We are due, man.
We're 10 months into this pregnancy. When is this baby coming out?
Dude, the first year we hit like 4 or 5 of them. Last year, I don't know if we.
Well, they changed the fucking rules on us. They went Will Chamberlain, those motherfuckers, but they lightened up.
Last year is a wash. I actually, this is 1 week that I like all of the picks. I like all 4 of yours. I like all 4 of mine. I'm going in optimistic. We'll see what happens.
I think I like what you did a little better. I am thrilled though that I'm fucking, win some, you lose some. I'm almost steady Eddie over here.
Dude, you're
I'm
even
right
money.
As rain. I'm in trim.
You're even money. You're right with the book. Paulie's got to climb himself out of a hole still. That 0-4, it's 0-4.
Yeah, but you like that, Paul. Paul, you got a flair for the dramatic. You just came out winning. I mean, well, you can't do anything. You got to come back. You got to create like an opponent. They didn't think I could do it. I fucking took my chain out, turned around mid-October, and I beat him again. Paul, I mean, if you beat the book 3 years in a row, Paul, you got to get the pinky ring. I mean, it's just over.
If BetMGM doesn't send me like some jewelry or something, gold BetMGM.
Paul, I'm going to buy you a full-length mink bathrobe. And you're going to come on next year shirtless with the chain. It's going to have a hood on it, too.
Well, BetMGM said they would do something if I did it 3 years in a row. I want a lion head, gold emblem. I want the BetMGM lion gold around my neck.
But there has to be some sort of engraving on the back where they concede. You called it. BetMGM, you called it. All right, I'm in Portland, Maine. I'm going to go get a lobster roll with Club Soda Kenny.
Oh, that sounds phenomenal. All right, guys.
All right, I ran into this wonderful artist at the coffee shop. I don't know what the name of it is, but I told him I'd wear his hat. He gave me, look at his hat, man. Huh? I'm out in the fucking woods here. I got a tree there, nice. This eye's going this way, the other eye's going the other way, and my nose is like, what do you want from me?
All right, guys, this has been week 4. Anything Better NFL edition. You guys have the picks. You guys got the Monday night special. Okay.
What the fuck more do you need?
What else do you need? Root for Geno to throw one, which I hate. Darren Waller.
Hey, go make yourself a plate. Go get out of the kitchen. Go make yourself a plate. We gave you everything. Get out of here.
There you go, guys. All you got to do is and the under 47.5. We don't have a winner for the game. We have the under. That's it. Go to the BetMGM app, download it. Okay, put in bonus code Burr BURR 200, and put in a minimum of a $10 deposit, and you will get $200 in wagers, regardless of the outcome of your first bet. Enjoy the survivor pool. How it works is you pick a team, not against the spread, and as long as you get one team a week, as long as that team wins, you stay in it. That is it for week 4.
And you bet responsibly.
You bet responsibly.
Don't give your wife something to fucking bitch about.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
Every once in a while, you go a little big, and if you lose your money, you just fucking look at it like, you think I can't make that back?
Yeah.
The fuck do you think you married? Grab her right by her fucking nightcoat, right, Paul? You're getting a grill.
No.
You're getting a grill like she missed an assignment.
No, he's joking. No, he's joking. He's going to go get a lobster roll.
Hey, Paul, keep your headset on. I'm just fucking with you.
No, I know. All right, guys. That's this week. Enjoy the games. Go Giants on Monday Night Football. Bill, I'm rooting for your Patriots against the Cowboys because they're a division rival. Okay, so I hope that happens.
I don't know, dude. They lost to the Cardinals last week. I feel like we're gonna feel the wrath a little bit.
Or
I think Paul Revere's going to get his fucking revolutionary ass spanked. I'm a little nervous about that, but I will be watching.
Well, maybe Bill Belichick saw a weakness in the Cowboys that he exploits.
Well, he'll probably take away CD Lamb, but then they got another number 1 receiver on the other fucking side. And then they got Lawrence Taylor, that number 11, whatever the hell, Peterson, whatever the hell his name is.
No, Micah Parsons, dude, you're hilarious. Micah Parsons.
I'm too fucking old to know names, all right? I know your number. That's enough. All right, Paul, I'm hanging up on you. I'm hanging up on you. I'm hungry.
All right, later.
All right.
Take care, guys. We'll see you next week.